Hello and welcome to Mentoring the Mentors, an institute that accelerates your learning curve. My lovely educators, this is Meenakshi Narula, and today we shall discuss CATS classroom assessment tools. I have already shared with you two videos on CATS. In this video, we shall have a recapitulation of our previous sessions, and I'll be sharing with you some brand new CATS as well. I would like to suggest you after watching all of my videos, whatever cats they really impress you, make sure you make a list of it. Do discuss with your students also as per their interests, as per their abilities, as per their learning styles. You can create a student specific, maybe class specific list of cats that you can display in the classroom, and that will help you to complete your multiple assessments the entire year. That will not only help you to complete your multiple assessments but will bring a variety in the classes, and students they look forward to their own selected cats. So without further ado, here you go. So my dear educators, as you know, in my previous videos I have had a word with you related to advanced organizers, affinity, air drawings, agreement circles, application cards, artifact strategy, assumption smashing, and authentic questions. Right, so I have already discussed these strategies in detail, and even I have told you number of graphic organizer as the first point. Advanced organizer, they are available on my channel too. You may please explore the same and do share with your students as well. Do share with your community too. We also talked about book reports, brochures, brainstorming, brainstorm writing, buzz sessions, booklet instruction report. Buzz sessions are my personal favorite because they give you an opportunity to talk about the hot or the current topics with your students in an informal way. And brochures, they give your students a platform to present, to share their learning in their own way, right? So, my lovely educators, we also talked about see for yourself, carousal brainstorming, case studies, challenge envelopes, checklists, circles of knowledge, class publication, and collaborative learning. Carousal brainstorming and challenge envelopes are my personal favorite, and they really bring that excitement level of your classes to this level, to beyond your expectation. Make sure you use them in your classes. Apart from it, we also talked about collage, collective notebooks, computer simulations, computer aided instruction, concept attainment model, concept circles, CAF, consider all factors, cooperative learning, corners, cubing, and creative thinking. They all are unique and wonderful activities and strategies to be used in the class for multiple assessment. Cubing is a higher order thinking skill that gives your children to look at any object, any piece of content, any literature, anything from the six facets. Like as cube has six sides, so accordingly they will be able to do the same. So my lovely educator, in today's video we shall discuss about a few cats: debates, deliberations, demonstrations, dioramas, directed paraphrasing, do it, dramatizing, and dream diary. So here you go with the details. If I talk about debates, normally in our classes we do conduct debates. We give our students a topic, and the students they talk in favor of that, right? Against that particular topic, right? So this is how we conduct debates. You know pretty well those who have been conducting in different subjects with different topics. So this can also be a very good CAT, that is classroom assessment tool, for the verbal linguistic learners, those who would like to present their ideas through their oratory skills. If I talk about deliberations, during deliberations, you will first of all ask your students to talk about, I mean, when support of the point that they really like. Ask the students to support one point of view on one topic, and then they'll be taking turns. The same person, the same child will be supporting the opposite point of view, and then he or she will present the position paper. Means whether they like it or they dislike it, whether they agree or they disagree. But in both the cases, they have to provide the support or the evidence, right? This will let your students to think critically and present their thoughts collaboratively and critically as well. I mean, this you can conduct as individual or a group activity as well, right? So also demonstrations. Science class हमारी हो तो बिना demonstration के हो ही नहीं सकती, but the same can be done in other subjects as well. You can ask your students to present their learning in the form of demonstrations, hands-on activities, small experiments from whatever is available in the classroom, in the laboratory, or they can bring the same from their home as well if it is feasible for you all. And another one is dioramas. Dioramas are the three-dimensional scenes, artifacts, usually created by students. They are also called miniature models. Like it's a kind of arts integration. Let your students present their learning in the form of miniature models, dioramas. And for that, you can organize art exhibitions in your school. You can organize parent walk-ins, educational carnivals, where the students, they can walk in and they see their students learning. You can also invite the neighboring schools also to have a look or the glance at the art integrated models or the miniatures of your students, right? And now if I talk about directed paraphrasing, paraphrasing usually we do in the classes where we ask the students whatever they have learned, whatever they have read, now they have to paraphrase, that is present the same in their own words. What do they understand by it? If I talk about directed paraphrasing, if I direct a particular group of students, like you have to rewrite or maybe represent the given information, or we paraphrase that with respect to their audience, specific imaginary audience. I mean, they have to present the same by imagining like their audience is maybe class 5 students. Maybe their audience is the same peer group. Maybe the audience is the community members. Maybe the audience is the members of the management. Maybe the members, maybe the audience includes some of the global citizens. Maybe your participants from other countries. So how they will be able to paraphrase or maybe able to change the language, the structure, and how they'll be presenting the same. So because you will be guiding them, so it is directed or guided paraphrasing. The same can be done for your students. Now my educators, if I talk about the next activity, which is do it. Do it करना है कैसे? Let's look at the each letter of the word do it. Do is defining a problem. You may instruct your students to define a problem, a topic, right? A challenge at hand. And then when they will be defining the same, they'll be sharing their own perspective. Let them, O stands for open self to new ideas. Sometimes our thinking is we just stick to our own ideas. We are not ready to accept the ideas given to us by others. So we need to ask our students to be open to these kinds of ideas, thoughts given by others as well. If I talk about I is identify the best solution, right? सुनो सबकी, करो जो बेस्ट है, राइट? तो जब आपने सबसे आइडियाज वो इकट्ठा कर लिए, यू हैव गॉट लॉट ऑफ आइडियाज, और उसके बाद में दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग टेक्निक जिसमें हम सबसे आइडियाज लेते हैं, अपने भी आइडिया शेयर करते हैं. एट दैट टाइम नो आइडिया इज अ सिली आइडिया बिकॉज एनी सिली आइडिया वर्क, राइट? सो दैट let's identify the best solution and then they'll be transforming their ideas into action. थॉट तो तभी काम का है जब उसको एक्शन में लाया जाए. दिस इज कॉल्ड क्रिएटिविटी एंड इनोवेशन एज वेल. व्हेन वी थिंक आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स वी आर बीइंग क्रिएटिव. When we put our creativity into action, like thoughts into action, that is innovation, right? So this is do it. Use this strategy as well in your class. Now comes here all-time favorite, dramatization. Your children love to dramatize, and I do bet you also love to dramatize. सुबह सुबह उठते हैं अपने घर में छोटे छोटे बच्चों के साथ, जब हम बात करते हैं कैसे हमारा लैंग्वेज चेंज होता है, उठो बेबी जल्दी करो, और अपने बच्चे की लैंग्वेज में ही हम ड्रामा एक तरीके से प्रेजेंट करते हैं. क्लासरूम में जाते हैं, व्हेन वी नरेट स्टोरीज, दैट इज आल्सो ड्रामेटाइजेशन, राइट? सो अगर हम भी वो करें और साथ में वी वांट आवर चिल्ड्रन आल्सो टू प्रेजेंट वेरियस देयर लर्निंग्स, स्टोरीज, historical events, literature, anything in the form of drama. So the same can be also used as an assessment tool for grading your students to assess their learning. So moving ahead, my lovely educators, dream diary. If I talk about like students, they should be writing journals, they're writing diary. Let them come up with the dream diaries also. They can keep a diary of their dream, and then they can use images, they can write ideas, they can even, you see, It should be in brief, okay? Writing, I mean, maybe drawing images, maybe writing any ideas about the learning activities, maybe their experiences. So these are a few cats that you can use in your classes with your learners, my lovely educators. Just follow a few steps, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and don't forget to share these videos in the community with your co-teachers as well. Do share your valuable comments in the comment section below, and do encourage me to share more videos, to share more such learnings with you all. Have a nice day. Stay tuned. Thank you. Stay blessed.